Today I want to talk about Lady Gaga's meat dress in 2010. I was doing some reading on Wikipedia, and I came across the meat dress, and I was like, oh, I remember that. Talk about my opinion on the meat dress at this point in my life. So, according to what I read, the meat dress was sort of to represent standing up for one's own beliefs and values, because we don't do that, then we have as much control over our lives or our beliefs and values as the meat that's on our bones. I know that's paraphrased and it might not be entirely accurate, but it's kind of there. And then she also was speaking out against the military's "don't ask, don't tell" policy at that time. That's what I read. I haven't confirmed these facts because I didn't actually hear Gaga say these things, but it's just what I'm reading. So, and thinking about that, and one thing that Ellen DeGeneres was thinking when she interviewed Lady Gaga about the meat dress was that, how is this dress different from a leather jacket? So those are the two things I want to talk about real quick. Let's talk about the difference between a meat dress and a leather jacket. So in today's society, we have a perception that if you don't eat meat, then you're not going to get your protein. Okay, so if we go, which is not true, because we know that you can thrive on a vegan diet, whole foods, plant-based diet. It's a misconception that you need animal protein in your diet to live a healthy lifestyle. Okay, but if we go with the concept that society as a whole believes it's necessary to eat meat as a staple foodstuff in order to survive, so let's go with that, okay? Leather is going to go ahead and be a byproduct of the animal, okay? So, because we're not going to be able to change everybody, and there's always going to be people that are going to want to eat meat, and that's just the way it is because everybody has differing opinions, then we might as well use the byproduct for the animal, okay, to make a jacket. So we can celebrate that animal. It's helping us out. It has greater utility than they'll last a really long time, a celebration of that animal's life in that leather jacket, because there is utility in that, and we're thankful for that. We're thankful for that. Now, obviously, going back to the beginning, we'd rather just not kill the animal at all, because no animal wants to die. And I've talked about it in other videos. But here's what I'm thinking. So, if you're going with the concept that you have to have animal protein, they're raising beef cattle and eating beef. The dress is made out of flank steak. That means that we would have to have a beef industry, and that flesh needs to be consumed, and the leather is a byproduct, so we might as well use it instead of throwing it away. Now, the problem with this is it's not a celebration of that animal's life to wear the flesh as a meat dress. That's not doing anything to help out humanity. You could go as far, because what I'm saying is it's not helping out it's not providing nutrition to people. They turned it, I was reading that it was turned into jerky and it was put on display for it'll be on display forever. So it's not helping humanity. Now, you could argue that animal's flesh was a martyr for the ideals and agenda that Lady Gaga was trying to promote, which the ideals she was trying to promote are good ideals, in my opinion. In my opinion, they're good ideals, but I think it was the wrong mechanism. It's dishonorable, in my opinion, to take an animal's life and then not use that flesh for the purpose of making it part of our own bodies and fueling us, if that's what we believe. I think to take it as far as saying that that animal is now a martyr, that's a big jump for me. I can understand the jump between going from killing an animal because I need to eat. That's like, if you really believe that, then okay, I can educate you till I'm blue in the face about how you don't need to do that. But if you're going to tell me no, then we need to do it as humanely as possible. And this is a very reasonable, I'm a very reasonable vegan, very reasonable view of veganism. So those are my thoughts on the meat dress. I think we probably could have used a different mechanism to promote those values, if you will. So meat dress, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the meat dress. All right. Those are my thoughts on the meat dress. Go ahead and put your comments below. Let me know what you think about the meat dress. Did you like the meat dress? Do you think the meat dress was appropriate? I don't know. Was the meat dress ethical? I don't know. In my opinion, because we don't need to survive on animal protein, it's a real hazy ethical area when you're killing living animals to support your nutrition when it's not actually necessary. Because the reality of it is, anything that's not our species, we choose not to eat dogs, but really there's no difference when it comes between eating a dog and a cow. There's really no difference. It's all animal flesh. So let me know what you think on the meat dress, and have a good day.